live from the red carpet.
Hello, everyone. We are live here from the 30th Thea Awards. Andy Garfield, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you. I'm very happy to be here. Very excited. This is a big step up from last year.
Yes, this is quite a big setup. Big thank you to all of the volunteers who've made this possible. We have quite a setup.
Yeah,
I mean, here we are.
$1,000 with the light, and it's an honor to be here celebrating the 30th Annual Thea Awards.
30th Annual Awards, and we have Brett out in the field as well, which is he's roaming around doing interviews, which
You'll
is
see
fantastic.
him later, but we're going to get this show on the road and bring on our first. How about that?
That sounds good. First off, we have Chuck Fawcett coming out.
Welcome to the show, Chuck.
And
how you doing?
Of course, come on down. Come on down.
See you. Hi, Andy. Very well, thank you.
So, wait, Chuck, how are you? How are you doing? Who are you with? Look at this beautiful dress.
Laura from Nashville, and we're just really excited to be here tonight. Laura, this is your first time at the gala.
It's first time.
What are your impressions right off the bat? I mean, I know you just got here, but
It's overwhelmingly awesome. Having a great time meeting everyone. Such interesting conversations with people. It's just so exciting.
That's awesome. So, I know, Chuck, you've been with the TA for a long time. How excited are you to be here tonight in the brand new the Ray Dolby Ballroom?
I mean, I'm so excited. We've obviously been doing this gala at the Disneyland Hotel for over a decade now, and we've talked a lot about elevating the Thea Awards, and this is like a major step in that direction. To be at a place where just a week ago we had the Academy Awards in the same building is so exciting for us, and it really just points out the importance of the Thea Award for our attractions industry as well. Super excited.
Yeah, many people don't realize that it's themed entertainment and themed experiences are bigger than film, television, video games, everything combined.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
And then I will just ask, what has been your impression of TEA Inspire this week?
Inspire's been wonderful. I mean, it's really a testament to just all the excitement and the energy here and the new projects. And, really coming out of the pandemic, it's been difficult times for everyone, but just to see how the industry has come back and rose to the occasion is incredible. And on a personal level, I love the discussion about mental health and how that's really being focused on and how important that is for our industry right now.
Yeah, it was a difficult few years for everybody, but I feel like this is a big celebration tonight of we're back, everybody.
We're back big time.
We are here. Now, are you looking forward to seeing any specific project tonight being celebrated?
All of it, absolutely. This is a whole new world for me, and the entertainment industry, just to be part of seeing everything that he's built up. It's just so exciting. So
I think the celebration for Mr. Suit tonight is incredible. I mean, having the first lifetime achievement honoree from Asia is significant, and all the work and the legacy that he's already built and what he will continue to build is incredible. The celebration of Liseberg, as well as the new SeaWorld Park in Abu Dhabi. I mean, that park is stunning, Patrick. I went there last summer, and it is epic and incredible. And I can't wait for everybody to get there to see it.
No, that's great. Well, we know we're here to mix and mingle. It's the best place to ever network. So we want you to continue on and take photos and enjoy your evening. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much, Chuck. Good to see you.
Good to meet you.
Enjoy the show.
And we are going to go over to Brett now out in the field.
For TETV, and I'm talking today to Terrence LeClaire of Meta for You. How you doing today, Terrence?
I'm good, Brett. Hello, TETV.
So, Terrence, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing here today?
Absolutely. We're working with the Wild Optimist presenting the Theats, which we're honoring small moments of excellence. Maybe you can see them in the background, but should be an exciting time. And since themed entertainment is all about audience participation, we're also hoping to activate the opening song with some mystery delight.
Ooh, fantastic. And how does one get or give a Theat?
You get nominated by your peer. So somebody will go up to you and ask you who you would like to nominate for anything, literally anything. And we present them with an award, because the whole point is everybody deserves an award. Immersive is about making people feel seen, heard, and know that they matter. So we're making people know that.
Fantastic. And any message you'd like to give to the folks watching back at home, Terrence?
This is all for you. Thanks for watching.
It's all for you. This has been Terrence LeClaire and Brett Jackson for TETV. Have a great night.
All right, we are back now, everyone. Over the years, they've added a couple of important awards, including the Catalyst Awards for the Theas. So we have the recipients here. We have Christy and, of course,
Paul Hutton.
Oh, sorry, my brain went Patrick, and no, it's Paul. Sorry. Well, I'd love to share your journey and any insights you have, and how you're being celebrated for environment, eco-friendly and all that in engineering. Love to hear more about that and the importance it is to you.
Right. Well, I've been working in this field, sustainable architecture and design, almost 50 years now.
Wow.
And the last 12 years through my employer Cunningham Group, I've been working on theme parks across the world. A lot of the major players here in the U.S., Disney, Universal, MGM, but other smaller ones and ones elsewhere. So it's been a lot of fun to work on that and to try to bring the sustainability mindset to the theme park environment, because my observation is that until relatively recently, theme parks have not done all that they could in this regard. So it's really exciting to see that start to change and to be part of that.
Oh, that's wonderful. Christy, what do you think of the event? Have you ever been to anything like this?
No, I haven't. Very exciting.
You look as though you're used to something like this. You look amazing. Of course, of course.
Yeah, and I was fortunate enough to see your presentation during TEA Inspire. Really inspirational that you're doing that. And others, but also, I mean, keeping it fluffy. Have you been to the Thea Awards before? Or is this?
Never.
Well,
That's our first time to be here. It's so exciting. I've heard so much about it from my colleagues through the years.
so are you a bit nervous? Be honest.
Oh, sure, of course. Yeah, getting up in front of that huge audience there. But I think it's more excitement than nervousness.
Now, I must ask one more question. Are you going to be karaoke tonight at the after party? And do you have a song ready to go?
I would be the last person you would want to do karaoke. I'm one of those people, no matter how hard I try, I cannot carry a tune. My wife is the musician in the family. You'll have to ask her to step in on that.
No.
Well, I'm a composer myself in the industry. What instrument do you play?
Trumpet.
Really? That's awesome. Fantastic. Are you going to suit up and get on stage tonight?
No, I'm not.
She has her trumpet. These are the shoes she wears. Actually, when she does gigs. So there you go. She's part one.
So
Amazing.
I must ask, what does it mean to be here today celebrating, your partner in crime?
Well, it's wonderful. He deserves this, and it's just superb.
Well, I'd like to say it was a total surprise. When they called me up, I literally asked them, "Are you sure you have the right person?" It's you don't always know when you're doing this kind of work if anybody is noticing or paying attention. So that's really what's so significant about this. Oh my gosh, people are actually starting to pay attention and to listen to this message. So that was really rewarding to have that moment.
I feel that with the music that I do for rides and shows. Some people are listening.
Well, it's been a pleasure to get to know you. Go and have a fantastic time out here, and it's been a pleasure. We're going to go back out to Brett in the field for another interview.
Very much.
This is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions for TETV. I'm here with Sean Risch of Tate. Sean, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, Brent. Thank you for asking. Southern California is always great. The weather's amazing, better than the hot part of Florida.
Amen. I'll pass it on to the rest of them. Thank you. So, Sean, if you could only go to one of the experiences being honored for a Thea tonight, which one would you go to?
Well, I would say I've got many answers. I think the one on the top of my head is going to be SeaWorld Abu Dhabi, only because the scale of that particular attraction is pretty significant, and I would love to see that in person again.
That's fantastic. I would be there just to see the penguins in Abu Dhabi.
Actually, I enjoy the flight, and then if you're going that far across the planet, why not stop on the way back home so you can get a little bit of holiday at the same time?
Amen to that. Sean, thank you so much. What are you looking forward to seeing tonight?
Actually networking with all our colleagues and seeing how well they're doing. And as I guess the simple answer is we're all successful in this business in one way or other. And here we are to celebrate that. And it's exciting to see all your friends together in a different venue.
Fantastic. All right. This has been Sean Risch of Tate. Thank you very much. And back to you, Andy and Patrick. All right. That was
I'm here with from Deutschland Museum, and you're one of the recipients tonight, yes?
Yes, and I'm very proud of it.
How excited are you to be here? Is it Your first Thea Awards?
It's my first Thea Award, and I think it's the first Thea Award ever to give to a German museum. So it's really great.
That's awesome. I was just in Germany a couple weeks ago, and I'm sorry I missed your museum, but I was working on site and enjoyed my time in Germany very much.
You haven't been in
Test,
Germany?
test.
You missed the Germany Museum, the Deutsche Museum.
Oh, did I have I might have had my mic muted.
You don't have to do all again? Or?
Nope, we're live on the internet right now. Tell me about the Deutschland Museum.
The Deutsche Museum tells the story of Germany, the whole history of Germany in 1 hour. So 2,000 years in 1 hour in 12 galleries. We begin with the Battle of Teutoburg Forest, 9 after Christ, and then through medieval times, through the Reformation, through the World Wars, and so on, to the reunification of Germany after the fall of the wall. And it's, of course, an immersive museum, a themed museum, because that we get a themed entertainment award. And it's a museum for people who don't go to museums. So we are a threshold to learning, not an endpoint.
Oh, that's amazing. What city is it in?
Pardon?
What city is it in?
It's in Berlin, the capital of Germany, and directly in the center.
Oh, that's awesome. So what was your role in the project?
I was the initiator, and so the founder and the owner of the Deutsche Museum.
That's amazing. And what do you think of the Thea Awards this year?
I think it's great. I've seen in the Inspire conference all the projects, and they are amazing. So I'm really proud that we can name us a Thea Award recipient.
That's amazing. That's wonderful. Sorry, I'm just waiting for you. Let's see. What other projects have you worked on before the Deutschland Museum?
I also German Spy Museum, which is next to the Deutschland Museum. The other museum, it's about espionage, of course, in the capital of espionage in Berlin, especially during the Cold War times. Every spy was in Berlin, of course, and I was the founding director of the DDR Museum in Berlin, which opened 2006, the first museum about East Germany, so the communist Eastern Germany.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us here on the red carpet, and we look forward to seeing you receive your award.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Hello, this is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions for TETV. I'm here with Clara Rice of Adirondack. How are you doing tonight, Clara?
Fantastic. This is my 11th Thea Awards, and I'm excited to be here again.
Okay, so if you could only go to one of the experiences being honored for a Thea tonight, what is the one that you would go to?
I think I would go to Aura. I think it is a magical, mystical fantasy world, and I'm into that.
Totally agreed. Do you have a second choice?
Ooh, I'm going to be diplomatic as a former board member and say that all of the recipients tonight are fantastic. I am a little partial to Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind and SeaWorld since we got a chance to work on those attractions. But what really impressed me this year is the diversity of locations of where these are coming from all over the world. And it's a fantastic testament to the fact that themed entertainment really is everywhere.
Clara, you are diplomacy personified. Thank you so much for that answer. For TETV, Ian Patrick.
Okay,
Andy.
Sorry. Next up, we have Sigurd Slotterbrick from I'll get the hard one. From Hungye. They're gonna have to help me with this. Welcome you guys to the red carpet. I can't pronounce your project name, so I'm gonna do it.
The Music Factory, Norwegian Musikkfabrikken.
Okay. And what's your name?
Sigurd Slotterbrick.
Høstmeldingen. Land. Knut Skansen.
Get closer together here. Well, now I'm going to ask you questions. This is your first Thea Awards.
My first Thea.
Second.
My first.
What's your impression of the whole thing so far?
This is an excellent arrangement. Amazing.
Yeah, just amazing. Very.
Awesome. Well, we're so pleased to have you. If you could tell me a little bit about your project in the museum.
It's communicating classical music to kids fantastic treasures that many kids don't know much about, and not families. So in entertaining and innovative new ways.
That's awesome. So I'm a composer in the industry myself, and my gateway to classical music was remember the old tapes Hooked on Classics? Did you know about those?
Yeah, no, I don't actually.
So I had all of them. I was obsessed, and it's like definitely formative for me. So the next question is what your involvements were in the project.
So I'm creator and producer of the project.
I'm a project leader and the CEO of 100% Family Park.
I was the creative and technical director.
And I am the director of Oslo Philharmonic.
And Andy, we actually have a sizzle reel we'd love to showcase your project. So we'll be right back. Go ahead, CJ, throw the sizzle.
The Music Factory started out as a live concert performance, a spectacular and unique family experience featuring the Oslo Philharmonic Orchestra. Upon seeing its potential, Hundavassen Fairy Tale Park wished to develop the show into a fun, playful, and one-of-a-kind new theme park attraction. The aim was to lift the presentation of classical music even further and to change the way music is experienced by combining art forms and to include interactivity. Using existing technology, together with music and animation, Animando and Expanse have created a cost-effective, groundbreaking attraction, a success that truly engages, inspires, and captivates the whole family. Now, the team is excited to explore international collaborations to extend the joy of the Music Factory into new territories.
Well, that was a great to see that clip. I mean, how are you guys feeling right now? I mean, to be here amongst your peers being celebrated. I'll start with you because you're closest.
It's very nice to be here. I mean, it's amazing to have this opportunity and to receive the award as well. We are very thankful. And as well, I think this is about music, and that's the most universal language we have. Creating communities. It's amazing.
Now, there is karaoke tonight. Will you be singing karaoke live on stage? I'll go to you.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right, so not that, maybe we'll see. And Andy, I'll go to you.
Sigurd, what is your go-to karaoke?
Oh, sorry. My wife excels in karaoke. I don't.
That's okay. Go-to karaoke.
I prefer classical music.
Me too. All right, and I think thank you guys so much, Sigurd and crew with the Music Museum. We're so happy you could join us, and we're gonna throw to Brett now. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations on the award. Really appreciate you coming out and showing yourself here on the red carpet live from Hollywood. We haven't even said that. It's live from Hollywood.
Thank you guys.
All
so
right,
much.
thanks again for joining us. Brett, take it away.
Hello, this is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attraction here at TETV, and I'm standing here today with Dave. Glamorous. Dave, without saying its name, tell me, what is your favorite?
Is in Netherlands.
All right, we're going to need another clue.
Dates back to the 20s, and was started by a children's book author, and his book illustrations started as a walking path through fairy tales. And it's grown and grown and grown and become this incredible theme park. It's my favorite theme park in the world.
I need another clue.
Let's see. It has a couple of really great coasters. It has, oh gosh, what's another good clue? Without saying what it is.
Just say what it is, Dave.
They have a thing called Spookslot, which is its haunted mansion that there is now being refurbished this year, been redone. Spookslot. Spooky castle that you walk through, and it's got Pepper's Ghost, and it's really cool.
This sounds like it is. No one knows what it is, but whatever it is, don't look at him. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. All right, we're here with the ever inscrutable Dave Cobb. Dave Cobb, thank you for your mysterious message.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Andy.
Are here with, you know, I mean, you can't get higher up the ladder here with the TEA with Lindsay and Matt Martin. I mean, look at the beautiful dress, everyone. We had a little bit of a shot there. We know it's not a gimbal, but that's okay. It's been many years you all been to the Thea Awards at this point. How many times have you been to this Thea Awards?
I think this is my 7th year.
That, yeah, which is kind of synergistic with 7 Cents, right? Yes, yeah. Lindsay, how about you?
This is my 3rd year at the Theas.
Now, this is quite a place. You must have been part of the planning. What would you say to people about this year and next year, which looks like it's at a different location? What's the evolution of it, if you can share anything?
Well, we've really stepped up the glamour, I can say, this year. Just looking around this platform right now, I mean, I feel like we're among Hollywood royalty, but certainly theme park royalty right now. So it's pretty spectacular. And I think we're on a trajectory to just keep elevating the bar from here. So next year, we're at Universal City Hollywood. So we're staying in Hollywood, but different location. So
that's great. Now, Matt, what's been your highlight this week from TEA Inspire? You've been here you've probably been here a while, right? You were in Newport Beach and all that. Yeah. What's been your highlight of the week? What are you looking forward to tonight?
As always, I'm just looking forward to really honoring all of the wonderful recipients. It's hard to come up with any single highlight. There's been so many great awards. Obviously, I'm very proud of so many from Europe and from overseas. So that was a highlight for sure, is to see that the Thea Awards is really going global properly. So yeah, that's been a highlight.
That's great. Now, Lindsay, anything on the horizon for both of you for the TEA for the next year? I mean, where do you think it's going to go? What should people be looking out for? Lindsay, I'll go with you.
wow. I think we're just trying to raise the bar as a staff. We're learning every year what the attendee expects. We are trying to, again, continue to diversify the slate of recipients. So working with our Thea committee to make sure that we're supporting them so they can help identify the best attractions around the globe. But really, ours is about creating this best experience for the attendees who come here. So just making sure we have the best production team, the best staff, and that's really our focus. And I think we nailed it this year.
All right. And Matt, how about you?
Yeah, just to continue from that, really, the best staff has been key. Lindsay and her team have done such a great job in getting this show, but also just getting the TEA back from COVID, frankly. We're still in a recovery process, but the staff have really stepped up. We have more staff on our bench now, which is great. They really understand our members. And really, we're putting together some great programming for the rest of the year. We've got SATE Europe coming up. We've just announced SATE North America for later in the year. And we're hoping to do SATE Asia in October as well. So we've got, September. We have a whole bunch of really good educational programming coming up, and then all of the mixers and the other events that go around that as well.
That's great. Then I'm going to kind of bring up the Big Break Foundation. So we had a big partnership, and I wear a lot of hats, TETV, Big Break, all these things. We had the 5 scholarship recipients who we're going to chat with a little bit later, and the importance of breaking down barriers and all that. So first, thanks all for the support and the continued support. Is there anything you want to comment on and how to help emerging talent and things like that? Just so as we help with the pipeline and get people into the industry and excited.
Yeah, I mean, we can both talk about that. I'm sure it was a big topic of our strategic planning meeting that we started the week with. Is emerging talent is so important to our industry. It's what our members want us to focus on. So it's a big part of our strategic plan. And this week, just seeing, the volunteers, the scholarship attendees, seeing them and seeing how engaged they've been and how much they've really, I'm just blown away by how good they are at networking as well. So much better than me. They know everyone. It's amazing. So it's great to see that happening, and it's an area we really want to continue to build in the TEA. It's the TEA is such a friendly, welcoming environment. If we can bring new people into the industry, and not just students, new people of all ages into the industry, and connect them with people, it's what we're all about.
Absolutely. Thank you for allowing us to partner with the Big Break Foundation. I mean, it's really, I don't know, it's maybe been at least 3 years now. And we hope to continue that going forward. We would not be able to do it without our sponsors. So we want to make sure we get them a plug. I know we have a list. I'm not going to try to feature them all.
They're all down there.
Leave someone off, but we have fantastic sponsors who make that possible. And they do that for a lot of our events. I know we try to do that for SATE as well. And so We couldn't do it without them. And, you know, I think just the talent, the emerging talent in the industry is really on showcase here this week, just as much as some of the legacy talent, whether it's the Big Break Foundation scholars or some of the volunteers that have really been running around, making sure that this production happens. So it's really this convergence of legacy with emerging talent, and it just makes this event all the more special.
And then there is something happening special this year. After our Red for the Carpet, probably around 7 o'clock, the show is starting. And for the first time ever, live streaming, there's my camera, live streaming on the internet. And you want to go to www.theaawards.org right now. You can register, us up, but don't tune out. And register, and I think it's $25, which is a little cheaper than the what it costs to come here. But there are so many people from these projects that don't get to be here. So what a special thing for everyone that might be a part of a project. I mean, literally, there's thousands of people on these projects. I mean, SeaWorld. Sometimes it's a 2-person crew, but most of the time it's a lot larger than that. So really appreciate you all thinking forward, innovative, and please go to theaawards.org, register, watch the main show. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for what you're doing. Thanks. We're going to go to Brett now live out in the field.
Here with Chris Conti of Electrosonic. How you doing tonight, Chris?
Very well, thank you. Glad to be here.
Now, Chris, I understand that this is not your first Thea Award.
It is not. I've been here since the beginning. I look a lot younger than I am, that's for sure.
Indeed, you do. And can you tell me what you love about the TEA?
Oh, it's absolutely the sense of community and support. Even amongst us competitors, we're very supportive. And we all believe that, you know, one bad job is a bad job for everybody. So it's a very supportive group to make sure everybody is successful.
A rising tide raises all boats. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Chris. Okay, so if you could only go to one of the experiences tonight that is being honored with a Thea, which one experience would you go to?
I would have to say it's the Universal Nintendo attraction, Nintendo Land. I mean, partially because I'm a technologist, so I love technology. But that attraction has such cutting-edge technology and use of new technology. It's truly an amazing attraction on so many levels, especially the augmented reality glasses. And just the technology throughout the entire attraction takes it to a new level. So it's one of my favorite, and that's where I would certainly pick for my venture tonight.
That's a great answer. So when you play Mario, who's your character?
Now, that's a trick question because I know nothing about Mario.
All right, let me back up. So this is part of the Inspire conference. At the Inspire conference, did you go to the Inspire After Dark and go to Universal with your colleagues? All right, and what did you like best about that?
The networking, seeing all the people in the industry. You know, we only see each other face to face, you know, once or twice a year, and I really do miss them. After a while, you know, get through the holiday break, and by, you know, March or April, you're really egging to see people face to face. So that's my favorite thing, is seeing people at these events and catching up and talking about business and sharing and supporting, like we talked about previously.
All right, well, what a wonderful answer. Thank you, Chris, so much. This has been Brett with Chris Conti. Back to you, Andy and Patrick.
So much, Brett. We are live back. And before we talk to these lovely people here, I want to thank our sponsor of the live stream, this stream, DE-ZYN Studios. So please look at the link in the bio, like and subscribe, and you can check that out. Wouldn't be possible for this, so we appreciate that sponsorship. And it's through generous sponsorship and donations of events like this that the Big Break Foundation was able to sponsor and work with the TEA, 5 emerging professionals that we have, first timers of Thea Awards. I'm going to give you all 5 seconds to name and what you're all about.
Hi, I'm Naima. I'm a designer.
Arjun, I'm a mechanical engineer.
My name is Ohi. I'm an architect.
I'm a creative project manager.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I'm Paul, and I'm a design producer. Hi.
Well, what has been your initial impressions of TEA Inspire this week? Any highlights?
It's been just an absolutely overwhelming in the best way possible, because everybody's been so welcoming. Everybody's been so enthusiastic to literally give us a big break, to let us see what we can do to figure out more about the industry. And I'm really grateful for it.
Oh, my highlight was Inspire the Night, getting to explore Universal on our own and see all the different themed entertainment and themed attractions within it. It's amazing.
Favorite attraction during that night?
Bowser's Challenge.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I've just learned about the coolest projects, both in the US and abroad, which has been so eye-opening as a student. And then also just met the nicest people, including everyone here right now.
My favorite thing has been the scale of this event. It feels beautifully intimate, and being able to form those warm connections has turned these strangers into mentors and friends, and that's been awesome.
And Paul, no stranger to Hollywood. How
Oh,
are you
no.
feeling?
Hi, welcome to my house. What the thing that I really love is that regardless of what stage of career anyone here is in, all the people that we've met, that the joy and the celebration and the recognition that comes through is still there and it's still intact. All the things that made us love this work to begin with is still there and very present, and it's really infectious. And it's great to be part of this community.
I love that sentiment. That's really nice. So, where do you guys see 5 future hold?
Let's see, a slightly bigger house, still here.
I just want a house.
I would love to do more genre projects in themed hospitality, maybe themed retirement communities, and be working with folks that are interested in creative ideas as well.
I would love to live in a themed retirement community.
There we go.
Yeah, I'd love to sprinkle in education in. I think there's so much opportunity to use these as learning.
Well, for me, I would love to sort of bring that magic of themed experiences and themed attractions back home to Lagos, Nigeria, where I am from. Yeah, that's it.
I guess the easy answer is to be in the industry, but I think as a mechanical engineer, I get a lot of the technical type things, and I'd love to flex more of my creative muscles and be working with a lot of the most creative minds in the industry. Kind of in a dual role there.
That's great. Now, this will be the last question. You were able to go to TEA Inspire, and you got to see every single Thea Award winner tonight. What's the one you're the most excited to celebrate, or most intriguing? And we'll go down the line.
I guess as a technical person, as an engineer, I was really blown away by Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, and just the ways that you can use this technology to tell really new and interesting stories in new and interesting ways.
Well, for me,
Oh,
SeaWorld Abu Dhabi, the massive and immense scale of that project in capturing the essence of the ocean was something that I'm really excited to see.
For me, it was probably camp. I thought it was such a wonderful way to take something that as a kid you'd see on screen and then turn it into just a real experience. As a kid, that's what I would have wanted.
So here, take a mic.
I'm already saving up to be able to do the immersive dining experience attached to Europa Park. The new ride vehicle paired with the sensory experience was fabulous.
I'm super excited for that too.
Yeah.
And of all of the Thea Award winners, the one I'm going to give it up to is Colored or Noir. What I appreciate most about what themed entertainment or immersive experiences can do is to build empathy and to shine a light in a public service to help move our audiences and our cultures forward. Really, really stunned and surprised and humbled by that work.
Well, you guys all had just incredible answers, and we're so pleased that you guys could be a part of this show. And please enjoy the main show. Thank you so much. Oh, of course. Thank you.
Hello, this is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions for TETV, and I am here with Molly Piverall of 5 Stone Studios. Molly, how are you doing tonight?
I am fabulous.
Yeah, you look fabulous, and you look pumped to be here. Is that correct?
Always pumped to be at a TEA event.
That's because you have a great attitude wherever you go, isn't it?
Yes, all day, every day.
Excellent. Okay, so Molly, the question I have for you is, what is the best piece of creative advice you can give to young, aspiring theater entertainment professionals of today?
Listen, 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 listen. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Take in everything you can, because if you miss something that a client's telling you, or you're not paying attention to the direction you're giving, you're going to not succeed and not perform in the manner that you need to do. So take it in, soak it in. You don't have to know everything, but you need to listen, because that will get you to the place of everything.
Oh, I love that. Okay, Molly, can I ask you, do you have any favorite theme park souvenirs?
As a matter of fact, Brett Jackson, I do. I love the old school hard wax plates that come together. The wax pours in, and then you still get your hot formed souvenir that costs like $3 or $4. It smells terrible. I can smell it right now, and I loved everything about it because it was old school, and I had stacked them all up and look at all my animals or trinkets or whatever that came out of the machine. Loved it.
They should reboot that as like a food and beverage thing where you can order something poured into the shape of the favorite IP property that you want to eat.
I think you just sold a good idea, Brett.
Oh, great. Now they have it. All right, Molly, thank you so much. This has been Brett Jackson and Molly Piverall for TETV. Back to you, Andy and Patrick.
Thanks, Brett. We're back here on the red carpet. Andy doesn't have an earpiece in.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Great. So we had a little technical difficulties today. We apologize. We David and Lisa and a visual train. How are you guys doing tonight?
Doing great.
We're doing great. We're very happy to be here.
Awesome. I know this is not your first rodeo. How does this year compare to others?
Well, we're receiving an award of our own this time for the first time, so it's very different for us to be personally recognized, and we're very grateful to the DA.
And we're also part of the Chimilong Bermuda Storm Theater team, so that's really exciting too. So 2 awards, lots to celebrate, and our whole team is joining us this year. So we have 2 big tables. Yes.
Well, I must say, the Theas have evolved. They started adding these new awards, and there are so many volunteers that make the Thea Awards possible, or the TEA in general, countless. I've been on boards, Andy's been volunteering. I mean, and it's really great to be honoring people. What does this mean to you to be up on stage and just to be celebrated for the contributions? I mean, how do you feel?
I mean, I would say that both of us aren't used to being in front of the spotlight and up on stage.
Our spotlight's literally here.
As a lighting designer, I'm used to being backstage, but it's really rewarding, and we were very humbled by this recognition. So I think it's really special, and it's really exciting after over 2 decades in the DEA to be here tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean, ditto everything Lisa says, and it's just very special. It's an organization that is for volunteers. It's run by volunteers, so to be sort of recognized by the other volunteers really means a lot to us.
Great.
I know. Now, were there any words you might have to those out there in the audience and the people about getting involved with the TEA and maybe the benefits it is to your soul, your heart, your mind, or maybe the reverse of that, whatever it may have been? What's been your experience like?
See our acceptance speech.
I'm going to say, listen to our acceptance speech to know more. But we would just say, do it. Get involved at any level, whether it's a division position or whether it's a committee, subcommittee, but international board. Just be involved. Your life is much richer for that.
For us, it's, people think, oh, you're doing it out of a sense of obligation, but we're doing it because it's fun. It's just really fun to get involved and to be in the room when people are discussing projects, and it's a lot of fun.
We're going to do this one?
No, really.
Sorry.
It's okay. We'll deal with that in a shortly. Well, I want to just thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your service. You're doing the time. You're out there, and TA would not be what it was if it wasn't for all the volunteers out there. So we'll leave it to the acceptance speech. And just so the viewers know, if you want to catch the Thea Awards live around 7 o'clock, go to theaawards.org. But we're going to throw it back to Brett Jackson out in the field doing incredible things. All right.
Hello, this is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions for TETV here with Morgan and Jay Roddinghouse. How are you two doing tonight?
Excellent. Fantastic.
Fantastic. Now, I understand that you are the married couple of themed entertainment. Is that true?
I guess so. Yeah.
The norm is that themed entertainment breaks up marriages.
Well, we actually got engaged at this event.
What?
We did.
Oh my gosh.
Garden at Disneyland. At Disneyland.
What? Oh, why did you say that?
About 6 years ago.
If we had prepped for that, I think we would be reenacting that right now. But frankly, I'm too overwhelmed. I don't want to do that badly. It would be. So let me just ask you, turkey leg or corn dog? First to you.
I'm going turkey leg.
And why?
Because Universal has turkey legs everywhere. And every time I see a turkey leg stand, I take a drink of my beer.
Oh, it's a drinking game.
It is a drinking
Oh, that
game.
is a very good use of turkey leg.
At Universal, yes.
At Universal specifically.
And it tastes better, let's be honest.
Yes, agreed. Okay, Jay, how about you?
I'm going to have to go with corn dogs
And why, Jay?
because they take me back to my childhood. And that's kind of why we're in this business, right? To bring back that feeling of being a child again.
Nostalgia.
Yeah, there. Yeah.
What fantastic rationales.
And that answer was quite corny.
And the answer was corny. This has been Morgan and Jay here for TETV with a definitive answer on the subject of how to propose to a person and what to eat. Thank you. Back to you, Andy and Patrick.
All right, thank you so much, Brett. I must say, they are the power couple out there that you just interviewed, so shout out to them. But we have a group of people here who live here on the red carpet at the Theas. We'd love to hear, give us a little intro, and what do you think of the event?
I mean, the event's amazing. First time for me in Hollywood. First time I know the events in Hollywood. So I think everybody looks amazing. The room looks amazing. Obviously, L3D Effects did the stage, and we're excited. Yeah, we're excited to see everybody get their awards and see how the night goes. Yeah.
Wait, okay, 3D effects. So I must say that the theater would not be possible with all the companies coming together, maybe taking a little bit of a haircut, which I haven't had in a while, to make it possible. But it's such a fun a night and a moment where we can celebrate and come together in glitz and glamour and then get completely dressed up fantastically. So Emily, tell us all about you and who are you wearing, all that kind of good stuff.
Who am I wearing? Well, I am 6 feet tall, as you know, Patrick, who is also probably closer to your height now. So yeah, I had a dress specially made years ago, not for this, but I get to wear it again, and we don't get to do this that often, and it's lovely to be here. And as Paul said, I mean, we've put a lot of effort into this. Our team has building the stage for the event. And it's just wonderful to get together with everybody in this industry for a fun night of glamour and just, fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Any comment? No comment.
No. She said it right. I mean, obviously, like I said, it's amazing to see so many creative and innovative individuals in the same area. People that I'm getting to meet for the first time. I've been in the industry 10 years, but I've never experienced anything like this. So it's amazing. So
Emily, how about you? How many have you been to the Theas before? How many times?
You know what? Never.
Whoa. Okay. I mean, and the first in Hollywood. So this is quite an event that you're all being to. Now, since you are a sponsor, do you want to give a plug about your abilities and all that with your company?
Sure. Yeah. L3D Effects is located in Chicago. We've got a staff of 50 strong and about 50,000 square feet. And we're a design build fabricator. So everything from fiberglass to carpentry to electronics, amazing team of people. So grateful Emily's part of our team. And like I said, we produce a lot of amazing things like the stage tonight that you guys will see at the Thea Awards. So.
And we actually did a TETV episode all about it. So thank you for coming on Themed Experience Television and talking about it. Were you here all week at TEA Inspire? Or I wasn't able. That's okay. Emily, you were here. So love to hear, before you talk, I'd love to hear what was your favorite project that you were looking forward to celebrate tonight?
Oh, well, I'm presenting tonight on one of the projects, so I don't know if I'm allowed to say, oh, time's up. Okay, cool. No. Well, one of the projects I'm presenting for, I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything about that, but they're all fascinating. And it's, this year, if Walt Disney were still alive, he would be here. This is just the amazing minds of the industry, Universal Creative, Disney Imagineers, the best of the best. So I'm excited for all of it.
No, it's great. Well, for anybody that's considering coming to TEA Inspire, maybe in the next year, what would you say? And maybe getting your, this guy over here to come.
That's fair point. I think this is, if anyone is looking to be in this industry, this is where you really need to be. And look at this is so much fun. At the end of the day, we're here, we're having fun, a good time. But yeah, it's just the most brilliant minds around. And yeah, I don't know. What would you say?
Yeah, I wish I wasn't working as much, then I could come here and actually enjoy. No, kidding. I think it would be great to be here next year for the entire week. I've heard a lot of great things about the speakers and some of the classes and courses that are, I guess.
So last question and most important, there is an after party with karaoke on the stage tonight. What song will you be singing tonight?
Yeah, I don't sing. I don't know.
Okay, so he's not going to sing. Will you cheer, though?
I will cheer. I will root people on all day. I'll do
You have no. Okay, I'm going for Tom Petty, Mary Jane's Last Dance. I know, but
right.
he's not the best singer, but so good with music in general that I feel like I can mimic it. I got it.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us here on the red carpet. Britt, we are going back to you. Who do you have over there?
Hello, this is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions for TETV. I'm here with Erica McKay of Valtech. How are you doing tonight, Erica?
I'm doing great. This is just such a beautiful evening. The weather is fantastic and really, really excited.
So, Erica, what is the significance of the Theas to you?
Well, this is the 11th anniversary of the first Theas that I went to, and that was actually how I got my start in this industry. I came in from live theater and really wanting to be creating more permanent spaces, but not knowing anything about how to do theme park design, and met as many people as I could. And I met Universal and Mark Woodbury tonight at the Theas 11 years ago. And from that, the rest is history. It's how I was hired and worked there for a very long time and continue to support as a vendor.
That is fantastic. And for the time travelers in the audience, was there one pivotal moment that decided everything on that fateful night?
Absolutely. So the cocktail hour before the Theas, someone I had met during the conference at the summit leading up to it, Todd McCurdy, he introduced me to Mark Woodbury. 30-second interaction, and then I ran into him again on Downtown Disney, House of Blues, 12:30 in the morning, and said, "Hey, Mark, I'm Erica. We met earlier." And then we ended up having an hour-long interview in the middle of the night and talked with the whole creative team that was there, and just really felt like I clicked with them, and it just launched my whole career.
Fantastic. All right, well, time travelers, there you have it. Back to you, Andy and Patrick.
We are live back on the red carpet. Andy, take it away.
Pink Mike is out. Black Mike is in. I'm here with the lovely and glamorous Shelby Honey. Shelby, how are you doing today?
Oh my gosh, I'm great. Dreams coming true. It is really cool to have a new venue. And I think the energy is really there. It feels very Hollywood, feels very glitz. It's cool.
It's literally Hollywood. The Oscars Governor's Ball was in this room last.
Yeah, I'm glad they got out of here on time for us.
Right. So last year you were watching the red carpet from home. Now you're here with us.
Yes, no, very, very excited. And it's always, I mean, I love to root for everyone. But yeah, very excited to be here in the flesh today rather than trolling in the comments.
And you are a recipient this year as well, aren't you?
Universal Creative, we did not take anything home this year, but we did get to host the Inspire the Night event where we got to welcome everyone to kind of our crown jewel up on the hill, the Super Nintendo World, which actually won last year.
That's right. Yeah, no, Super Nintendo World is amazing. I have personally experienced it several times. And, the Mario Kart attraction is, groundbreaking.
Oh, no. And it was super fun. A perk of what we get to do here at the TA is we really had the park to ourselves as like a family and a community. And I think I personally rode it 7 times. So I even rode it without the AR, which was very exciting and something you don't normally get to do.
I've been on a few times. The first time you're just like, what is happening in my body? And then the second time was like, okay, we're playing a game and I get it. And the third time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just like move the visor up and watch what the dark ride is.
Oh yeah, no, it you really can appreciate the layers and how much I don't want to say overkill, but like wow, it is everywhere.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yes, even without it, it's a exceptional attraction. So
Tons of stuff going on, and the land itself is gorgeous, so detailed and beautiful, and like the colors are just right.
Oh no, totally. And then we have just recently announced we've got a little work in that same vein going on in Florida, so it's been just a joy to get to watch it come all over.
Just the tiniest little construction project.
Very minor. A few people here have even heard of it. Gonna blow your socks off.
It's like a rest stop, but if the rest stop was the biggest construction project in the United States right now.
Yes, it is the Buc-ee's of rest stops at the moment.
That's amazing. I know you can't really talk about like stuff you're working on, but tell me about what you're looking forward to most about the show tonight.
Oh my gosh. Well, again, I think it's seen it through a new perspective with a new setting. I think the case studies that we got to experience over the last couple of days, I've definitely got a few that I am now deeply a personal fan of. Colored is one that really stuck out to me. Adrenaline is one of the stars. I'm dying to get on one of those. And just really excited to celebrate these great accomplishments all around the globe.
Well, Shelby, it's so lovely to see you, and you look amazing in your metallic purple, and we're very happy you were here. Thank you so much. And now, back to Brett in the field.
Hello, this is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions here for TETV and Mr. Andy Fassman of Cunningham. Andy, you've got some nerve. What the hell are you doing here tonight?
Wait, where am I? What? Oh, I had a tux. I saw people dressed up. I said, I'm in. Let's go.
And that's how he gets into so many galas.
Every single one of them.
Do you have any aspirations as a gatecrasher? Do you have any aspirations for how you might disrupt the festivities tonight?
I'm going to get on stage tonight. Oh, wait, I actually am going to be on stage tonight.
What? What are you here for?
Well, we are celebrating Paul Hutton, who has won the Catalyst Award, who just retired from Cunningham. He has been our Chief Sustainability Officer and led our regenerative design efforts for the last 12 years. So we're going to be here to support him. And my prime directive is to hold the award while he gives his speech and don't drop the award.
Don't drop the award.
Yeah.
All right, so that has been Andy Fassman rehearsing the line he's going to give to the security guard who stops him for the reason that he's here. I have been Brett Jackson for TETV. Back to you, Andy and Patrick.
All right, thank you so much, Brett. We're having such a great time. Another Thea Award-winning project. What is the project again? I don't want to mess up the pronunciation.
So it's called Adrenaline, and it's a restaurant of the future.
All right, now we have a clip ready to go of the restaurant on the future. CJ, take it away.
Ey, ich glaube einmalig, also ich habe sowas noch nie mitgemacht.
Nee, es passt einfach zu 360 Grad Experience.
Jeder Raum riecht anders. Du hast so viele visuelle Eindrücke, Geräusche.
Man wird auf eine Reise genommen und man bekommt währenddessen Essen serviert, was ich so noch nie gegessen habe.
All right, everyone. I don't know if that video played or not, but you may have saw just stood standing around a little bit. But how about you describe with the visual words how the project was? I apologize for that.
Oh, that's really hard. So, so 5 years ago, we thought like, okay, what's next in the food and beverage industry? And I'm coming from the Mac company, which is like a very long tradition.
We've heard of the Mac company.
So I'm the 8th generation of the Mac family. And we invented the floating chair, which is a vehicle that transports our guests from one room to another. And every 28 minutes, you would dive in a complete different world. And you have a typical food there. And it's very amazing.
I mean, I must say, that's like, it's a benchmark project that I've been in a lot of brainstorms, and it's like we got to do that, or we got to evolve that. So congratulations on the forward thinking on that. Now, what was your part of the project, or what would you like to talk about?
So Thomas and we came up with the whole idea. So the working title was Restaurant of the Future 2030, and we want to combine gastronomy with immersive and multi-sensual experiences. And our guests go through like 10 different rooms with our floating chair, and they always dive in a completely different world.
So, I mean, how do you come up with an idea like that? Like, really, this is cutting edge, never been done before. And we say that a lot in our industry, but sincerely, like, where did it think to say, let's put people on a lounge and go through a restaurant?
So the first idea came in the Tuscany when we had a glass of red wine and we bought a bottle of wine.
How many? I was going to say, how many glass? The room is moving now. Like, what happened there?
And then we bought the wine, and back home, the wine tasted differently. And then we said, like, okay, it's about all the senses, smell, what you see, what you hear. And we wanted to create an immersive experience. So, and with the floating chair, we succeeded that every 28 minutes, you dive in a complete different universe, and all the senses are touched. So that is basically the idea.
And what does it feel to be, I mean, have you been to the Thea Awards before?
Yes, definitely. And the Thea coming. Oh, it's my second time actually. I've, of course, in Orlando, I've been to their booth and I've been to different shows. But yeah, the first time, I mean, today here in Hollywood, it's so unreal for us to stand here on the red carpet, give an interview to you guys, giving interviews. We are so proud to be here. We're so happy, and yeah, here we are.
That's great. And how about yourself? How does it feel to be here? Have you been here before?
We are very proud to be here from Germany and that we received this award. The whole team, is very happy, and they're sitting at 3 o'clock in the morning at the television, at home, and they are cheering for us. So hello, everybody, and thanks, great team, because only like this we could make it happen.
Now, to all those aspiring innovators out there in the world, you did totally new, brand new. What would you say to those younglings out there who are bringing those ideas to the table? Any thoughts of wisdom? Really on the spot here.
Just believe in your ideas and keep on going. I mean, we had Corona in between. We didn't have the solution how to succeed, and then we came up with the floating chair, and it took us 4 or 5 years. And I just can tell the young people, believe in your ideas and keep on going.
Yeah, absolutely. And stand up again. We didn't have all the solutions. We had a situation where we said, do we have to stop the whole project? And then suddenly our brilliant engineer from Mack Wrights came up with the floating chair, and then like this we went on. So you need to keep going. You cannot stop.
Well, congratulations to both you, and thank you for joining us here live on the red carpet here from Hollywood, California. The glitz and the glamour are out in true fashion. A fantastic night. Maybe sing on stage a little later at the after party. We'll see. Thank you so much, Brett. If you're ready, back to you out in the field.
Jackson of Live Action Attractions for TETV. I'm here with Brent Young of Super 78 and Ryan Harmon of Zeitgeist, who need no introduction. Gentlemen, what is your favorite theme park snack? Ryan, first to you.
My favorite theme park snack is now I can get a cocktail at a Disney theme park, and that makes me so happy.
Is there a favorite cocktail that you rely upon?
Some of the cocktails in the Star Wars pub are pretty cool, but I'm just good with a glass of wine, honestly. It's a beautiful environment. I'm immersed in it. I'm having fun. I want to have a drink.
Yeah, it's how to
drink, right?
All right. As long as it has a little mouse in it, you're fine. All right, Brent, how about you?
I'm going to go favorite theme park snack, the big hunk of cheese at Cedar Point, Sandusky. I mean, there's nothing better. Cheese on a stick, fried, anything fried really at a theme park is pretty much my favorite.
How big are we talking?
I think it's probably a quarter to a half pound, something like that. Yeah. I think it's some sort of white cheese that's gooey. It doesn't really matter.
At a theme park?
Doesn't matter at that point. Yeah. No, I had one of those this summer though, when I went out to my first time at Cedar Point, which was just an amazing, absolutely amazing park. You come over this like causeway and you see like all the roller coasters and everything, and it kind of reminds me of the map painting they did for Wally World, yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Cool. And I was with my son and we were driving and his jaw just went like, I'm in heaven, Dad. I'm in heaven. Cool. Like all the roller coasters there. So anyway, he actually ate most of the cheese stick. I just kind of had a little, because I got to watch mine.
And Ryan, did your kid drink most of your cocktail?
Only when we're in Europe. I can't really discuss that here in the United States because I have impending legal issues. So I cannot confirm nor deny that. But
very, very diplomatic. I've been here with Brent and Ryan. This is Brett for TETV. Take it away, Andy and Patrick.
Thank you so much, Brett from Live Action Attractions. We are here with another Thea Award winner, the Johnny Walker Experience. How are you all doing tonight?
We're doing great. Yeah, doing fired up. Totally fired up.
Yeah, really happy to be here.
No, we're, so please tell us about the experience and what it was like. How did it get conceived? Please, I'll give it to you.
So Johnny Walker Princess Street, it's an 8-story attraction, immersive tours and tasting, state-of-the-art retail, standalone events, 2 rooftop bars. So it's a mammoth 8-story, loads of experiences happening. The idea came around from an idea to build a physical manifestation for the Johnny Walker brand in Edinburgh, and to bring, to really amplify the Johnny Walker brand within Edinburgh and across the world. We worked really closely with Christian and the BRC team, to bring that to life.
Now, you had me at 2 rooftop bars. Really, at that point, I'm like, okay, where is the rooftop bar? Now, Christian, no stranger to the Thea Awards. Congratulations on adding. The mantle must be so huge at this point of all these. But you found the award-winning company that designed an amazing experience. Tell us about the Johnny Walker experience and what it's like to design it and working with this lovely partner.
Yeah, it's great working with Rob and the whole team from Diageo, and of course the Scottish Brand Home teams were amazing. It all starts with just getting around the table and figuring out how to bring this 200-year-old legacy brand to life, right? And finding a way to make it accessible for so many visitors, right? Who may be the first time that they're trying Scotch or trying whiskey. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah. And we really focused around flavor. So we sat down with the team. We got to think about how flavor comes together in all of our lives around, I may have an occasion where I'm feeling a little bit smoky or maybe a little bit more fruity. I may want a cocktail. So there's a whiskey for everybody. And we created an experience that has something for everyone. And so whether you love a bar or whether you love food or whether you love just taking a journey through story and history, we got something for everybody. It's really wonderful. Yeah.
That's great. Now, I think I saw you take a group photo over there, and there were hundreds of people. How many, like you two are representing many people. It's hard to, because, you have to represent so many people, but tell us about the team it was, that the operations owners and of course the design. I'll start with you.
Yeah, so from a Diageo and Johnny Walker Princess Street point of view, I'm a very small part of what is an amazingly large, really diverse and so talented team. From conceptualization many years ago, right through to execution and operations now, business as usual. So the Johnny Walker Princess Street and Diageo teams are an incredible team to work for, and we're just so happy to be able to bring this project to the world and now ultimately get some great recognition for it from the TEA Awards. So it's brilliant.
Yeah. And we had a lot of help. I mean, it takes a village. It wasn't just a village, it was a country. I mean, because we were working on projects across Scotland, of course, with Johnny Walker, massive team. So as a lead agency, we worked with a lot of marketing and agency partners. We of course worked with the whole Diageo and Scottish Brand Home teams on operations and marketing. We also worked with architects, local architects, artists, craftspeople, brought it all together, and a lot of themed entertainment, companies who we are friends and longtime partners with. So it was amazing because everyone came together, and we did it during COVID. So, trying to put something like that together in a very challenging time, everyone pulling on the rope in the same direction. It was all teamwork, challenging, but can be done when you kind of have a good vision and everybody works together hand in glove. And there's no other way to do a project. You have to work very closely with everybody.
I got to ask, when people said, okay, they're seeing the brief, Johnny Walker, were people just coming out of the woodwork ready to join the thing? And it's a fun topic, to do.
Yeah, I mean, I think people, when we're working on projects in Scotland, and they, a lot of people call up and go, "Hey, I really want to work on that project?" And of course, we had an amazing team, and we were able to bring in a lot of folks. And we actually set up an office in Edinburgh, and we still have that location in Scotland, and our teams are still there and doing wonderful work, of course. And we were operating with Rob for the first 2 years. We were working together, keeping the operations on a technical level.
Now, were you here for TA Inspire all week? What's been your first impressions, if this is your first time to TA Inspire?
I mean, it's kind of it's in the name, isn't it? It's been really inspiring. Just hearing from such a diverse range of entertainment industry professionals and different exhibitions. I've just thought the stories and the learnings and the will to provide excellence to consumers and understand the guest needs. It's been really inspiring, and I think there's a lot of things that I can take away from it and bring back and hopefully implement at Johnny Walker Princess Street as well. So.
Well, congratulations. We will be, if you're watching the live stream, make sure you register at theaawards.org, and you'll be able to celebrate the project and see the Thea Awards live for the first time ever. But thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations are in order. Brett, we're going to go ahead and go back to you out in the field.
Hello, this is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions for TETV. I am here with Becky Kiefer of Zeitgeist. How are you doing tonight, Becky?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
And Becky, is there anything you're especially excited
Check 1 2
tonight?
check.
We are extremely excited to celebrate the Lifetime Achievement Award with the amazing chairman, Mr. Sue.
And have you seen any of Chairman?
I have. I've seen almost all of them. I've been over there multiple times, and they are extremely generous and make sure that we know all of the fun things that they're doing and seeing. And yeah, he's great.
And do you have a favorite attraction? Are you able to talk about a favorite attraction?
I would say overall, one of my favorite attractions is the safari park. Mr. Sue has an amazing love for animals, and they just do a wonderful job of including the animals, taking care of them, their enclosures. Is just really fun, and you get to see them on a different level, and I really appreciate what they do with there. So
Oh, great answer. Do you get to ride the giraffes?
no, but you can feed them.
I guess that'll have to do. This has been Becky Kiefer and Brett Jackson for TETV. Back to you, Andy and Patrick.
Much Brett out in the field doing the work of angels out there. Now, we have exquisite guests here. First off, not only are they potentially best dressed over here in the shoes, the camera shoe. I mean, we can't get the shoe. Maybe you can put the shoes up. I mean, yeah, okay, there we got him. Fantastic. But basically putting the entire production together, RWS, you can see their name back there. And the Theas would not be possible with sponsors and partners coming together to make us all feel fancy and like we're real human beings and can get cleaned up. So please, Kevin, please introduce yourselves and your roles and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, great to be here. I'm Kevin Cresco, Executive Vice President of Business Development for RWS Global, overseeing business development for all our brands, JRA, our design department, and our New York and UK headquarters, and our casting company, ARC.
Hello. And my name is Danielle Cromer. I'm Executive Vice President of Action. I'm the Executive Vice President of Land Production at RWS Global, and we are actually the producer.
No, fantastic. Now, what has it been like to produce the Thea Awards tonight?
Listen, Danielle.
It's been an amazing experience. I mean, TEA is such a great partner, and it's so great to celebrate people in our industry who are doing great things.
Fantastic. And really, RDS has like kind of come in and storm the door here at TEA, and it wouldn't be possible. I mean, it's so amazing. Do you want to talk about all the companies of RWS and your capabilities? Mr. BizDev guy here.
Yeah, well, JRA is our design department. They have been in business for about 40 years now, and they have about 6 or 7 Theas. So excited to have them as part of our family now. And then we also have our sea and our land productions. We are the largest cruise ship operator, operating over 50 ships, and one of the largest live entertainment providers with offices in New York and in London. And we are keeping growing, so stay tuned for more.
And I must say, we got the plug-in. Go ahead and go to Themed Experience TV on YouTube. We did a whole entire episode about RWS and the family of companies. So now let's do the glitz and the glamour a little bit, right? Is this your first Thea Awards? How many times have you been? And what's your impression so far?
Hey, when in doubt, glitter it out. That's what I like to say, right? This is actually my first, so I'm super excited. I'm really proud of what the team has put together. Everyone is in store for something really, really incredible tonight, and I'm loving it. I love being around with all my colleagues at RWS Global and within the industry. It's super fun here.
This is my second Thea Awards. People from our company have been coming, though, for years. But last year was our first year producing. And I have to say that last year was wonderful. But this year, I think we've really stepped it up. The theme inside is so elegant and beautiful. And so I'm really excited to see how everybody likes it.
Sorry.
How are you, Andy?
My mic's not working. I'm doing great. Oh, you're offering me the mic. Yeah, sorry about that. That's true. Yeah, no, you guys are great, and it's a lot different than doing a show on a cruise ship, isn't it?
Oh, my goodness. Yes. We're not rocking. Everybody's standing still. So that's a good start.
That's great.
Oh, yeah. No. We bring the glitz. We bring the glamour everywhere we go. Right, Danielle?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you guys so much. Our wonderful show tonight, and we're so on the red carpet. And are we ready to cut back to Brett?
We're ready to go to Brett.
Right. Hello, this is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions for TETV. I'm here with Vaughn Hannon of Bizarre. Vaughn, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Fantastic. Now, Vaughn, as a visionary technologist, I have a hardball question for you.
All right, I love it.
How do we innovate on the ticketing? Go.
Oh, easy. And sometimes it's not about the technology. So I say replace it with otters, because everybody loves an otter, and super playful. very unassuming, but also real tough on security if there's a problem. So, little known facts.
And unlike raccoons, they don't have to wash their hands before they eat, so that's not even an operational challenge.
They'll stand there for hours and mess with everybody.
I think you cracked it right out of the gate. Thank you, Vaughn Hannon, visionary technologist. Have a great night.
Hey, you do the same.
Thank you. This has been Vaughn and Brett for TETV. Back to you, Andy and Patrick.
All right, thank you so much, Brett, over out there in the field. Now we have another Thea Award-winning attraction, Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, we should have a clip for this, right, CJ? Let's go ahead and roll tape. For those of you that have been living under a rock for the last 5 years and have not heard about this project, let's take it away with Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, everyone. We don't believe that the videos are playing. We apologize for that. But so we're going to just have you guys do an interpretive dance of Guardians of the Galaxy right here. No. Please introduce yourself and your role on the project, and congratulations.
Thank you. I'm Kelsey Roberts. I was the interior designer on the project.
And I'm Carolina Marrero. I was the project architect.
All right, now, first off, what does it feel to be honored with the Thea Award? Talk a little louder.
I mean, it's really exciting and surreal. This whole project has been such a whirlwind, and it's kind of emotional. It's really exciting, and I am so humbled and honored to be sitting here with all of these amazingly talented, creative people, and I get to be a part of that team. And yeah, it's amazing.
It's really fun to be able to reconnect with our team members because, you know, the project finished a little while ago, and we haven't been as close as we used to. And so getting back together with everybody has been really nice.
Now, I always say, and I tell people, a Thea Award is like you can get back together and have that big moment where you get to hug it and be so proud of what you did. So what is it? What is your favorite part of Guardians of the Galaxy, or a favorite memory of working with the team?
My favorite memory, the first time we all got to ride the attraction together during ride testing. I think we were trying to suppress our emotions because there was a brief survey I had to take at the end. So trying to not get so emotional and excited and just like cheer was really challenging. But once we all got to celebrate together, and especially after like the rough few years that we had leading up to the opening of the project, I mean, that was probably one of the most amazing days.
Yeah, ride testing was amazing, but also opening day was really emotional for me as well. You know, like after spending 5 years working on a project and seeing it, it was like our baby, and we were opening up for everybody to enjoy. Yeah.
I mean, your baby was very well received. It's like you birthed like Einstein or something. I mean, the highest rated attraction at Walt Disney World, amazing team, everyone coming together, a revolutionary ride system, really fun scene pre-show experience with David's baby. I know he'll be on shortly. So congratulations on all that. What does it feel like? And have you been to a Thea Awards before? Is this your first Theas?
This is my first Thea. This is my first project I ever worked on. So this is all very exciting to me.
You may have peaked really early. I mean, how do you top the Guardians of the Galaxy Cars Like a Rewind?
I keep saying that. It's hard to top. Again, this team is incredible. And everyone was always telling me like I was so lucky to be in this team. And I was like, what are you talking about? And now time has passed and I totally understand. Like this was a once in a lifetime opportunity. So
yeah, for sure. This is my first time at the Thea Awards also. So this is super exciting. Really happy to be here.
Now, Guardians of the Galaxy has the music. It has the 6 songs. Spoiler alert, there's 6 songs. Favorite song, go.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World. That is my favorite.
Mine's Conga because it makes me want to dance.
Okay, now I'm going to put this on the spot. Will you both be singing tonight at the karaoke after party here at the Theas?
TBD. I'll keep you posted. Not yet, but we'll see how the night goes.
I mean, Conga would be pretty. Everybody Wants to Rule the World is more like let's go to sleep and cradle you. But Conga, I mean,
if Conga's playing, maybe. Yeah, it could happen.
Okay, well, congratulations on creating such a monumental attraction at Walt Disney World, really changing the game and setting the bar. That's hard to do, you know. So enjoy tonight. Thank you so much. Brett, we're going to go ahead and throw it back to you. Here, the crowd is here. They are packed. They are hungry, and they are drinking. Over to you.
Hello, this is Brett Jackson. Hello, this continues to be Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions for TETV. I'm here with Cynthia Vergon of Canopy Solutions of Brazil. How are you doing tonight, Cynthia?
I am doing really well.
You're doing really.
I got this.
Oh, the Medal of Creative Excellence. Oh, very. You must have done something very.
I did. I'm on right now.
Oh, fantastic. While you do that, for the viewers at home, I'm also going to give you a cerebral challenge of creative ledger domain. Cynthia, if you had a theme park attraction as an alter ego, which theme park attraction would be your alter ego?
So I think you can kind of tell from my hair tonight that I love rock and roll.
Oh, okay, all right.
I love music. And I think that my alter ego ride would be Guardians of the Galaxy, because my life is a roller coaster. And sometimes I love roller coasting in the dark and going round and round and up and down. And I just think it's fun when you do it to music.
And you wouldn't mind if Chris Pratt was there.
Well, I wouldn't say no.
Well, it's safe to say that
I'm gate crashing.
It's safe to say that your hair is also award-winning. This has been Cynthia and Brett for TETV. Back to you, Andy and Patrick.
All right, thank you so much. We are back. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy is a humongous attraction. So we have more people from that attraction. Not only is it an attraction, it is a Thea Award-winning attraction. So please introduce yourselves and your role on the project.
Hi, everyone. I'm Megan Short. I was the media producer.
David Hardiman, show design and production manager.
Now, what does it feel like to be, for you, at your first Thea Awards?
It's so wonderful to come together with the team and get to celebrate the project that opened and also think back on it a little bit. It's been open now for a while, and we get to see and hear from guests who are experiencing it for the first time. So it's really wonderful to come back after a time, you know?
No, absolutely. And back with the team, we were just talking about with your other colleagues. Now, Dave, it's like a leap year. Every 5 years you get a Thea Award. So this is not your first award. What does it feel to be back here in Hollywood, California, receiving an award with such a prestigious honor?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Every attraction brings new opportunities, new things to learn. So every time we come to this gala, it's a whole new experience. So it's an honor to be here.
And how does it feel to just be here reunited with your friends on the project? Because you got to play a little bit. You went to the Nintendo celebration. How was that?
Well, I was in class that night, so I didn't get to go.
All right, hold on. Wait, you were there, right?
I was there. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. It was great to see what they had done with the IP, and it was really entertaining. Yeah.
Now, what is your favorite part about Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, if you had to pick one?
I am so biased. Anytime there's any visual storytelling element, I'm always going to love that. But I think the transformation room is my favorite, where the guests get transported up to the ship that's orbiting overhead. That illusion is executed so perfectly, and I love being in there with first-time guests and getting to hear the reaction to it. So that's my favorite spot, and that's not even on the ride yet. So there's so much more to come on it too. It's great.
Now, David, do you know anything about that transport room that we're talking about? Though, try to remain spoiler-free, but you know, if you've been living under a rock, you've been on it. Such a fun effect, and done the most like in modern time evolution of it. Tell us about that. Maybe some challenges, some fun about it. I mean, I know that it was a lot of fun and a lot of challenge you did with it.
It was kind of like our best kept secret. You know, there were a lot of things about the coaster that everybody knew were coming, but that particular element was really fun because we got to keep it under wraps for a while. And it had a lot of wonderful complexities, different divisions of work that all came together to make that possible. You know, the show mechanical team, the media team, the lighting, the effects. It was one of those rooms where we got to really show how we can all come together and collaborate and really make something unique. So it was great.
That's great. So was that your favorite part of the attraction though, maybe?
You know, I also love opening day, just standing on the unload platform, watching everybody come off and applauding. We get to work with our incredible cast for quite a long time during Test and Adjust, and seeing them continue to be surprised by what was happening was really enriching. So yeah, it was a great project to be a part of.
Now I'm going to put you on the spot here. Pick your favorite song of the ride attraction.
Oh, you go first. Dan. That's so hard.
Very divisive. I White knows. What? Okay.
So I'll preface with, we worked through hundreds of songs, it seemed like, for a long time, right? Yeah. Starting with pre-visualization and then eventually going into the attraction and testing them out. And it was interesting how you would think what was a good song to listen to or like a party starter didn't exactly work on the attraction. So it was a fun way to kind of test that. But I think the 5 that we ended up with were great. For me, it's a Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, but they all work in their own way.
And now I'm here second guessing myself. September is one of the final, right? It's like, of those.
Have you been on your own ride? No.
Like, did I ride that? It's so great. And Conga's great too. It's so much fun. But it is hard to forget some of those cutting room floor songs and wonder maybe.
Now, is there anyone you want to give a quick shout out to? Loved ones, friends, and family. This is like your acceptance speech that you will not be able to do. Last question for you.
That's my son who was action. Eamon, thank you for changing my life. And this is great. Great ride.
And my wife, Heather, our daughter, Serenade in Haven. And I have to thank the rest of the incredibly talented crew that were part of our journey, our incredible show designers, set designers, special effects, AVA, on and on and on, coordinators. I mean, so many incredible people came together to make this. And it's great that we get to be here and celebrate really standing on the shoulders of those giants. So.
Well, just thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on winning a Thea Awards. Make sure you take one home. They're on the tables in there. And Brett, get a throw ahead back to you.
Hello, this is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions for TETV. I'm here with Tyler, Grace, Krupa. Tyler, tell us your affiliation with the TEA.
I am a TEA Next Gen member hailing from the University of Florida in Gainesville, Florida, about 2 hours north of Orlando.
Fantastic. Okay, and so the hardball question is, at Inspire, what did you learn this past week?
There are so many stories that we don't hear about attractions being developed, and it was so cool to hear about all of the struggles and the things that we've learned from the projects that will be awarded on stage tonight. I loved also learning about how we can build reliable attractions, how you plan for reliability and reliability for maintenance. How do you upkeep your attractions? And hearing how important that was to all of our award winners was really inspiring, and I'm excited to apply that to my future work in the industry.
Damn, that was the best answer we got all night.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, this has been Tyler and Brett for TETV. Back to you, Andy and Patrick.
There we are. We're here with Jeff
Chutter,
CEO of Whitewater. That's correct. Wonderful to see you here. I'm familiar with Whitewater, and we're very happy you're here. And I know this is not your first Thea Awards.
No, we've been to a number of them, and a number of our folks at Whitewater are very involved from a board standpoint with TS. So it's
Right. And what projects and recipients are you most excited about here today?
Well, I'm actually here at the invitation of Mr. Su from Chimelong. He generously, first of all, he's being honored, and he generously said through his people that part of my success is due to the big water park we did for him at Chimelong, and I'd like you to be part of the celebration. So I'm sending you a ticket, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's one of the key reasons to celebrate with him.
Well, that's an incredible honor. And, Chimelong has been a longtime supporter of the Theas and the Themed Entertainment Association, as has Whitewater as well. And, we're just so grateful to them and you in Whitewater as well.
Well, I've had the pleasure of introducing him a number of times in China, and I refer to him as the Walt Disney of China, because he's taken it to a completely different level. Not only Chimelong itself, but his second project is just at a whole different level in China. It's fantastic.
That's the big new indoor aquarium or the indoor theme park?
It's down just outside of Macau. Theme park, aquatic park. The sky's the limit, and he just keeps expanding and expanding.
That's amazing. Yes, it's a huge project, literally, and I know a lot of people waiting in the wings here has also worked on it for a very long time as well.
Yeah, it's in the area referred to as Zhuhai, and you know the new bridge, longest bridge in the world, goes from Hong Kong over to the Macau area, and it's just next door.
Wow, that's amazing. The bridge is already done?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow, it changes the landscape for everything now.
No, I was over there celebrating his 60th birthday party, and he had a bus that took us to Midspan, where there's a museum in the bridge before it even opened, and it was just incredible to see the engineering behind that.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I love watching documentaries about huge engineering projects like that, but to see it in person must have been incredible.
Well, all you have to do is just follow Mr. Su around, and you'll see incredible things, quite frankly.
Oh, that's amazing. And you know, we're here at the new venue for the Thea Awards, and how do you find the new venue this year?
It's all okay, fine. I mean, it's we're just about to sit down for dinner, but it's I mean, being formal, it takes it to a completely different level, and it's always fun to meet folks from the industry and exchange troubles from COVID, etc. For all the industry is on a big rebound right now, lots of pent up demand, so it's a very exciting time.
Yeah, I feel like tonight is sort of like you know, kind of like we're back, everybody. You know.
No, you're very much so. IAPA last year was that way as well, and we see an American market that's frankly on fire. Great activity in the United States. Asia remains quieter from pre-COVID, no question about it. Middle East is going very strong, and Europe is steady. So it's all very exciting.
Well, it's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us here on the red carpet. And thank you very much. And we will see you inside.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye then. Oh.
Hello, this is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions for TETV. We have saved the best for last. We're here with Frank Nunez of Frank and Design. Frank, what is your favorite thing about the TEA?
The people. It's coming out and being able to spend time with everybody that you work with without the work meeting, without the agenda, just being able to come out here and talk about life. How's your kids doing? And learn about the people behind the magic. And then all the panels where they share their thought process, it really educates you. It is at-large mentorship session. It's like, what made you decide to put this here and there? And hearing them talk about their projects just really goes, oh, and you can get in that mindset with them. So I love the TA, love the people of the TA, love this industry.
Great answer.
That's my favorite thing.
All right, Frank, looking around, is there anybody here that you don't like? Just go ahead and single them out.
This guy.
Will, what? No!
He's the best dressed.
Oh,
Look at this outfit. Look
Frank!
at this outfit.
Frank, you promised you wouldn't do this.
Oh, I had to.
All right, well, this has been Frank Nunez and Brett Jackson for TETV. Back to you, Patrick and Andy.
All right, thanks, Brett. Now, the TEA and this production takes a lot of work and volunteers to make it happen. So we actually are pulling on board members, divisional leaders, and all that good stuff. Can you all just give us your name, introduce you, and what you're all doing here today?
Hi, I'm Lacey Campbell. I am a creative director with ThinkWell, and I am a board member of the Western Division.
Hi, Jeff Shaver-Moskowitz with Walt Disney Imagineering, executive producer, and I'm also a board member with Western.
I am. Hi, I'm Lisa J. Shanley, and I am a board member with the Western Division, and I organize this red carpet, and I work for JRA.
Hi, I'm Kelly Saul. I'm a general manager with Whitewater West, and I'm a Western Divisional board member.
And I am Tracy Balls, and this is my posse. I'm the president of the Western Division, and I work for Indie Marketing, my own company.
All right, now we're gonna do like rapid fire questions. How many people have been to the Theas before? Kelly. Oh, really? All right. Well, I'm not gonna do a joke about that, but okay. So you're here for the first time. How does it feel to be here in the limelights, literally in the glitz and the glamour?
Fantastic, overwhelming, fantastic, overwhelming. It's beautiful.
And you've been in here all week, right? Experiencing the show. What's been a highlight for you?
The case studies, absolutely. Yeah. This might eclipse it, though. We'll see. First time. Yeah.
We'll see now. Who's been to the Theas over 5 times? Over 10 times? Okay, so it's been a few times. What are you looking forward tonight and celebrating? And I'll go to you, Lacey.
Honestly, it's nice to just get a little bit more of the case studies. You hear a lot when you're actually at Inspire, and then you get even more info about it tonight. So I always think that's nice to get like a little bonus info.
Yeah, what she said. No.
All right, Tracy.
I love that this is live stream so Dad can see me.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm looking forward to after when they have the karaoke with a live band.
What are you singing?
Probably "Killing Me Softly" by the Fugees.
Okay, so stay tuned for that. Jeff, how about you? What's it been like to be at the Thea Awards in the past, present, and of course, future?
I love being here at the Theas, getting to see what the amazing work that's in our industry is always incredible. The things that are showcased here that open people's eyes to the incredible themed experiences around the world is eye-opening.
Now, who's won a Thea Award? I've won a Thea Award on a project, Thea Award-winning project. So, okay, well, how is it like to be back? Oh, that's okay. No. If you've been a part of a project, that still is all part of that. So being a part of a Thea Award-winning project, now coming back, well, how does it feel? What was the project you won before?
Shanghai Disneyland. I was involved in the early days of Shanghai, and I was actually involved in the early days of Guardians of the Galaxy as well. So really proud to see this team get the recognition. Anytime you can be recognized by your peers is just an incredible moment, and to stop after years and years and years of the entire production process and just celebrate for a moment the amazing team that it took to put that on is a special moment.
Now, the TEA would not be functioning without volunteers like ourselves, with the boards, which is a big dedication and work. Here, as a president and all that, what would you say to people that might be interested in getting involved and getting elected to the boards to help out?
Oh, if you have any interest in being in a fun group of people, you got to run, because this is awesome to hang out with great friends.
You also need to volunteer and go to the events and get to know people, because that's how you get elected.
All right, now, final question, rapid fire. Karaoke song. Karaoke song. Go.
Wanna be Spice Girls.
I think she stole my Fugees song. I don't know if I could do another.
Blue Bayou.
I do not sing.
All right, you're going to be hearing I Do Not Sing later tonight at the after party. Thank you so much for all the help and the organization. I know what it's like to be a volunteer. Basically, that's all I do is volunteer. So a round of applause for us for doing that work, and it's nice to be appreciated. And
on the red carpet. Thank you so much. All of you guys. Thank you. And so I'll be here all night. No.
Well, Brett, speaking of volunteers, back to you, over to you. We're going to go live. Thank you so much, Brett from
Hello, this is Brett Jackson of Live Action Attractions here for TETV, and we have saved the best for last. I'm here with Paul Mendoza of Appalled. That's APPAULLED. Paul, tell us why you're here tonight.
So I'm here with the Big Break Foundation. So shout out to Patrick and Chuck and everyone at Big Break for giving myself and my 4 excellent and talented colleagues the opportunity to attend the Thea Gala tonight in person. We're so excited to be here. So this is clearly my first time. How many times have you been to the Thea?
I have been to this event more than 0 times. This is my very first night. I'm going to turn this back on you, Paul. Hardball question.
Oh, okay.
Churro or Dole Whip?
So something that's important for you to know is that I am a churro eating champion.
What?
I have a shirt at home. So if you at home who's watching, if you can eat like more than 11 churros in 5 minutes, come at me. That's right. Come into my DMs. This is a one-on-one challenge.
That is a live challenge. That is a real offer.
That's right.
Taking all comers tonight. We're going to solve this here on the air live. Hopefully, I hope we can.
No, that's right. That's right. Exactly. No dips, right? No fancy toppings. We're just doing like, mean potatoes, but not literally mean potatoes. That would be a disgusting churro.
Are these filled churros or are they standard churros, like standard domestic churros?
No, these are standard domestic military grade churros. Exactly. Yes.
okay,
You know, the sort of thing that helped us win the war in like the 40s.
That's right. Get our boys back on the front eating churros.
Correct. Captain America. Love
Captain
churros.
America, yeah. Paraphrasing Captain America, you get the rest. All right. Well, this has been Paul Mendoza and Brett Jackson for the TETV. Back to you, Andy and Patrick.
Instead of an iPhone 12, but it's all right. It's all good.
Oh, here we are. We're here with the Beezarks. Oh, almost many of the Beezarks.
A bevy of Beezarks.
Bevy of Beezark.
Bevy of bountiful bathing beauty Beezark.
You are Beezark Prime.
Beezark.
Adam and I have gone way back. We go way back to like the 2002 theaters and many others beyond that, and you know, some clever song, I think, and we will talk about the rest. But you know, I'm gonna have you guys pass the mic around and yourselves, and then we can talk a little bit about what the Beezarks have been up to.
All right, here's the Beezarchus Primus.
Hi, I'm Susan Beth Smith, Beezark. How are you? I'm Jeremy Nokon, Beezark.
Hello, I'm Jenny Tuliao, Beezark.
It's Baz Balzer, Beezark.
Hi, Nathan Beezark.
Diana O'Rourke, Beezark.
And Vaughn Hannon, Beezark.
So we're actually kind of like the Von Trapp family singers of Beezarks.
Right. You're all singing, all dancing Beezarks. Oh, that's funny. I thought it was a great bit, you guys.
Sort of the Osmonds of themed entertainment.
I think that's accurate. You know, which one are you, Donnie or Marie?
I'm both.
Well, I know you guys have been very busy over the last few years, luckily, and if you can't tell me a little bit about some of the big projects you guys have been up to.
Well, we're delighted that we just saw the opening of the Chimlong ship in Zhuhai that the Chimlong folks opened, and it is absolutely staggeringly huge and amazing. And we worked on a whole bunch of fun attractions and shows inside of that. A Planet of the Apes ride that just opened in Malaysia at Genting's Fox, or no longer Fox movie park, Malaysia, right? and also some very cool stuff that we're doing in country with our own development that we're doing in conjunction with our friends at OE Development we will talk a little bit more about later this year.
I love that. It's so rare that we get to do like a really cool domestic project too.
Right? No, we love that, and we love the idea of not just creating stuff for all our wonderful clients and parks around the world, but also these days we can create things for ourselves that we love, that are of the right size, that they can become amazing regional entertainments, but with incredible quality that's as good as anything at the big parks, but in smaller regional packages to entertain audiences at a more close-up level. And we can actually develop those ourselves and be part of them, which is really exciting.
It's amazing. There's never been a better time to be in themed experience design and production, because there's so many exciting projects and so many amazing possibilities.
You should say that every day, even because we do live in a sort of a cyclical business where sometimes it gets weird and slow, and sometimes it picks up. Right now, there is such a great energy. You know, during the pandemic years, it was strange, and we were all locked up at home and trying to manage projects around the world from our Zoom windows, which was really tough. And now we can actually go and engage in things. We just did our first big project in Saudi, which is super exciting, and we can really actually go to places and be part of these things again, as well as, like I said, doing our stuff at home.
I'm excited to see Baz. I'm excited to see your Instagram light up again with all your travels and the business class pics and the whole thing. That's amazing.
Baz has seen Interstellar more times than any human on Earth. He has a Guinness record for it.
As Chris Nolan intended on the plane.
Correct. He wrote it. He made it for Baz. It's actually dedicated to Baz. It's at the beginning of the movie. Interstellar for Baz. It says on the title.
That's amazing. Well, we're all very excited for the future of the industry and the future of the Beezark company, and we love you all. And I love you. It's so great to see you.
It's amazing to see you guys, and it's amazing that you're here broadcasting. We feel like big shots. We feel like this is a real industry now.
So do we. Like last year, we were just kind of screwing around, and now it's the real deal.
Well, hello to all 6 people out there. We think you're amazing, and we can't wait for you to come and see us again inside.
Thank you all so much. You were great. Lovely to see you. Have a really wonderful evening. All right.
We're going to wrap up the show here, so huge thanks to Andy Garfield and Brett Jackson coming back onto the red carpet. And all right, here we're all here now. I mean, what an incredible experience.
My invisible mic.
Mic check.
Yeah, mic check. Yeah.
At least his worked. We only had 2 that needed to work, which is solid.
Sure.
Yeah, well, wait. Not a chance. No.
Now, is it
so
working?
How do you think the show went this year versus, the production value, all that? I mean, we have Brett Jackson here joining us. An annual tradition now, Andy. How do you feel about today? I'm going to interview you.
That's fine. No. I've had an amazing time. I thought it went really well. I really have to shout out to our friends and colleagues, Brian Rupp, who provided all of the lighting and turn it around so we can see you.
Yeah, there's like a whole lighting gear. Like, this is like Hollywood.
Yeah, for real. The real deal. And then CJ over there, the man in the chair.
The man in the chair, CJ. Thank you so much, CJ.
Thank you so much. You guys have been so amazing. And Nathan Pata, where is he? He's probably out getting a drink already.
Yeah, he bolted as soon as the camera stopped working. He bolted. No, he's getting some pickup shots maybe out in the crowd.
It's a B-roll.
Is it a B-roll? I don't know. Can we cut to that? No, that's okay. Brett, how did it feel doing live from the red carpet here, live from Hollywood?
Patrick, Andy, today is the best day of my life. Thank
We
you
may-
so much for letting
we
me
need to
be
talk
a
about
part
that.
of this. My hideously bad life.
Well, we're going to end on a high note and say the Thea Awards are continuing tonight. 7 o'clock, there is a live stream. TheaAwards.org. Check it out. It's $25, but that's just a cup of a coffee, right? With, a cup of coffee.
Hollywood, for sure. Cup of coffee in Hollywood.
Yeah, and before we go. Okay, hold
None
on.
of your business.
I knew
None of
this
your
would happen.
business.
Brian Morrow, come on out here if you want to. Brian, there's always room for B Morrow Productions, and it's Hollywood, baby. Do whatever you want. Now, Amanda.
Hi, good. How are you?
Listen, come on out here. I mean, it's showbiz, baby. These things are gonna happen. If my mic's not on you, though, people cannot hear you. Melissa.
Wait, I gotta stand here because my mirror is better.
Okay. Yes, this is. Eddie, get in, squeeze in, Eddie. You don't have to be we're closing out the show, and what a great way to do it with people. First off, B Morrow Productions leading the way on TEA Inspire with Denise Hatcher and other associates. Just doing the job. And Melissa Rubino, president, past president, current, future, and all of that presidents. How is it to be here and see the vision come to life? And we have helicopter coverage. Did you arrange that?
Yeah. It was. I had a joke. I'm going to hold it back. No, we're in Hollywood, and this is what we've been talking about for a whole year, is that we were going to come to Hollywood, and we're here, and it's amazing, and I can't wait to see the show.
Amanda, how about you? How excited to be here? You've been to the theaters a time or two.
I have. This is great. It's great to see it in a new venue. It feels fresh. It feels new. I'm excited. The food's good. I already tried. And
We're not allowed to eat.
I haven't had anything to eat in 3 weeks.
Yeah, same.
And Brian, how much wildlife and flora had to die for this to be created?
Cycled from a private VIP party in the penthouse of the Lowe's Hotel last night. So
sometimes you have to edit.
yeah,
This was editing for him.
yeah, I edited it down. It's smaller than it should be, but it's fine.
Well, just congratulations to everyone here and for welcoming Themed Experience TV here. Where's my camera? That one right there. It's been quite an honor to host Live from the Red Carpet. And just thanks to everyone. We appreciate all of you. And that has been us live here in Hollywood. Andy Garfield, Brett Jackson, a wonderful show. TheaAwards.org. Pay the fee. You can afford to live stream the show. This is history. History. CJ, take us away.